Video on this. I just want to talk about the part of doing your due diligence on these tapes. I got a tape of performing notes in that I was going to make offers on, and when I calculated everything, the numbers aren't jiving like with the date difference. The date difference is roughly when the last payment was made versus the maturity date. And the calculated term is based off the interest rate, unpaid principal balance, and principal and interest payment. So these are two different values. Usually these numbers should be identical or pretty close to being identical, right? You have fraction and rounding and stuff like that. So if this one came back at 12.58, I would be good with just using the 13, right? But you can see that these numbers are really far off. 13, 2.5, 13.19. I mean, look at this one, 209 versus 29. 29 months left on this loan. So this is 100% telling me that this loan has been modified at some point down the road, down the line, and I just want to make sure that my offers is a fair offer. I just don't want to be making a lowball offer on these things. So I reached out to the servicing company to see if they had any more information on it. Because I mean, when you look at the offer, like if I base my offer off of the calculated one, right, based off of these guys, the interest rate, unpaid principal balance, principal and interest, my offer is going to be $1,188, assuming I want a 12% interest rate yield. And then my offer number 2, based off 13, roughly a little over a year, it's going to be a lot higher, right? But the unpaid principal balance is $1,194. So, something just is not jiving. So that's why you should always, 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 just calculate the term to see if it's kind of matching with what's outstanding, what you're getting in the tape, because you can be either 100% overpay for the note, for the asset, or underpaying, and roughly you would be, if you are, then chances are you would be considered a lowball offer, and more than likely they would stop doing business with you. And that's why, I always just make sure that everything checks up. I can get a sanity check with these numbers, and then when the numbers don't check out, just reach out to the borrower or the seller, I'm sorry, and see if you can get clarification on these. Like I said, I reached out to them, and I'm just waiting to hear back. And once I hear back, I'll definitely keep you posted.